Hello, welcome to another video. It's early spring, it's England, I'm in a wood. And you're probably not aware of this, but there's an ancient law that goes back to, I think it's 1654, that says if you're in a wood in spring with a digital camera, you've got to shoot these little blue flowers. And I don't want to break the law. You can check out the law somewhere down. I'll put the link on screen so you can just go and look at that. It's just one of those mad laws that never got repealed. Anyway, what I have here, not that you can see it, but there's a path going down into the distance. The sun's quite low. We're about, I don't know, 6 o'clock in the evening, and we've got a nice woodland path. The sun's catching dappled light down the end of it quite nicely there, and there's a patch of bluebells which you may be able to see on the screen on this tiny, I can't see it on this tiny screen from the Osmo Pocket, but it's probably there. Just a little patch of bluebells and a few smatterings of blue a little further down. So just really focusing in on the bluebells in the bottom here. F4.5 150mm on the lens, which in full frame terms is 300mm, so I'm really in there. F4.5 really does allow me to keep that depth of field quite low still, but keep things in quite nicely. You can see my focus point is about a third into the focus area. I've got a bit of detail in this tree here which I quite like, and everything else just kind of falls out, and I like the shot. It's just simple. Yeah, shallow depth of field, keeps our eye on the area of interest, and yeah, it's nice. I always say this is nice. It's nice. I hope it's nice. It's in the back of the camera at the moment, so yeah, I don't know how nice it is. Might be horrendous. It might be awfully nice. I don't know.
Well, I really messed this up. I got the focus point in the wrong place. I put the depth of field too shallow and really just messed it up. Happens to us all.
But have a look around here. Just swathes of bluebells, and this wood is teeming with them. So we're gonna get some more. A lot of them, sadly. I say a lot of them, sadly. I mean, it's sad that they have to, but yeah, these are protected species, so they are kind of, as you can see here, kind of fenced off and such. But you know, you can get a little close to them in places. So maybe we'll get some nice close-up shots of them as well. Of course, one of the best times to get into woodland is springtime. Now, I always say, and yeah, I'm not going to change this. I always say that the best time, my favourite time of year, and the best time for woodland, to me, is autumn, with all the colours. But you can't deny the glory of spring, and just so much blossom around. Now, okay, so this wood. Okay, I haven't seen that much blossom yet, but it must surely be here. There's lovely cherry blossom here, and I'm just going to use the long lens, the 40 to 150, and hone in on some of this. I'm not sure whether the camera exposure is picking this up, but it is a beautiful, beautiful day. Not great for landscape photography because it's just blue sky. There's not even a cloud, it's just blue sky. But the kind of contrast I'm getting through the blossom up into the blue sky, I think works very well. So I'm going to try working on something like that. So we'll be looking at the blossom in a bit of detail with this lens, and using a shallow depth of field to completely blur out anything behind it, so we really hone in on that particular sprig of blossom that we're interested in. So I'm going to push this down to F4 and see what even f4 is too much depth of field because of the proximity of one blossom to another. So let's see what happens at 2, 3, 2. No, even 3, 2. No, we're just going to stick it down to 2.8 and kind of just have done with it there. I say 200, f2.8 and 800th of a second. And what's that look like? Let's see if we can get another one and isolate perhaps a little more. I like that one. That one's nice. Just move the focus point. There you go. I'm just going to move. Oh, yes, that works. That works because I'm focusing through. Oops, focusing through some in the foreground. Just move around a little because I've got an errant twig. Focus point, move again. Aye, that's better. That's a lot better. As ever, let me know what you think of these shots in the comments, and please click the like button. The like button is really, really important to the channel, as it is to anybody else's channel as well. So if you like a video, any video, click the like button because it helps the creator, and Lord knows we put a lot of effort into making these videos. So just a thumbs up really goes a long way to show your appreciation. Thank you.
Tiptoe dance with me through the shadow play.
Before I move away from this position, looking down the path here, we've got these 2 very large, 2, 3, maybe 4 very large, I've got my glasses on, trees down here. I love the way the sun's hitting them. It's kind of 6 p.m. in the afternoon, so yeah, the sun's a couple of hours off of setting now, and just lovely light on them. And indeed, you can see the dappled light on me as well, because it's nice up there at the moment, and it's really nice. But I'm not really close enough to completely kind of isolate these yet. I've got a little bit too much sky in, so I'm going to walk kind of 10-15 yards this way and get a shot of those as well. Now, for me, the question is, do I keep the path in the shot? Let's put this on video. So, yeah, do I keep the path in the shot, or do I just isolate the tree? And I'm not sure, so I'll probably do both. And maybe I'll decide which one I like most, or maybe I'll put both up and you can tell me which ones you like most. Anyway, I haven't shot them yet, so let's give it a go. 135mm approximately, and f10 at a 50th. So that's got a bit of the path. Now, I think if I'm going to do this one, it needs to be lower. F10 at 60th of a second, focusing on the very first tree. That kind of works for me. I think maybe even lower still. It's a simple little shot. I mean, it's not the best woodland shot around, but I do like it, and I hope you do too.
Now, we often say that in the back of the camera it looks fine. I think here's a great example of why that happens. In the back of the camera, it was very difficult to see the fight for attention that this image is having on the eye. If you look down the right hand side, you've got the path drawing your eye through, and you've got the highlights on the tree as well. And you don't necessarily see that when the image is terribly small on a small screen. It makes a heck of a difference. So in this second image, I've cropped it almost to a square. I think it's a square, and the path is still there, but it's right on the right hand edges, so therefore the attention grabbing elements of it simply aren't there in the same way as they are in the wider landscape shot. I'd be interested in the find out from you guys what you think of this, and indeed whether the size of the image makes a difference to your feeling on it.
Another composition, just acres of bluebells. It's gorgeous. And what really works with this one is there's a nice narrow thin path just weaving its way through, and it's a really nice shot. Now let me spin us around. So we're at camera level, so what, I don't know, 2.5 foot off the ground, something like that. And our composition is really, whoops, quite simple. It's gone off. Just got the hint of the path coming in here, and you kind of lose it, and it becomes kind of notional as it goes up there, and the shot begins to fall out of focus a little further back. Oops, come back in here. So if I put the depth of field preview on there, you can see it's not sharp all the way through, which is intentional. So we're f7.1, a 15th of a second, and I'm just going to tap, oops, turn the tap focus on, tap focus and shoot. We'll go there. And actually, was that may be just a little bit too sharp. Maybe if I just try it down there, that might work better actually. Was that better? Yes, that's falling more out of focus down there, so I just focus a little closer on it. Yeah, just another lovely little shot. Early evening, bluebell path. Tell me what you think of it, and don't forget, click the like button. The like button is so important. And if you really like the shot, give me a comment down below and tell your friends. Give them a link to the video. It would really help me out as well. Anyway, here's a shot.
And if you're watching carefully, or maybe even not that carefully, you'll notice this isn't the same shot that was in the back of the camera. This is a small pano, because it looked better.
The scent here, it's unbelievable. It's wonderful, absolutely wonderful. The sea of bluebells is gorgeous. This is a lovely little path been trodden through here, and I love it. And you may be able to see that interspersed amongst this sea of bluebells, every now and again there's a little white flower. We are just focusing on the tiny white flowers sticking their heads up there. And 125th of a second, f2.8, just so we capture those and nothing much else. And just, oh, look at this place. There's a lot of low stuff this evening, and the reason for that is really quite simple. It's so that I can effectively make the most of these gorgeous little flowers and kind of look, just kind of skim the top of them if you like. And I've got another scene here, just looking into that far distance, just over this ocean of blue interspersed with these gorgeous little white flowers. It's very, very, very nice. Now I am zooming in so that I do not have the any sky into this whatsoever. Here, there's a couple of other videos from Woodland that you might find interesting. Go and check those out. That's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please click the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and see you on the next one. Take care.